promo package that he sends out to for promoters because, like I said, I really enjoyed it. I've dug deep into it today to look at it, so we're going to talk about some of the stuff I discovered there. So, but let's get started with your fandom in your early age. When did you discover the world of professional wrestling, and what made you get attracted to it? Everybody's got a funny story. I always like how, and people, it might be a generic question about how people got into wrestling, but everybody's story is different, and I always enjoy how people got into the world of professional wrestling.
Definitely. So same story I tell everybody. Obviously, I discovered wrestling. I was a little kid, flipping through the channels trying to find some Saturday morning cartoons one day, and came across WCW Worldwide, I believe. And I was probably about 8 years old. So it's probably like 1992, early 90s, somewhere in there.
Yep.
And started watching WCW Worldwide Saturday morning, and told my mom about it. And my mom was like, "Hey, I think you should talk to your grandfather about it." And I was like, all right, cool. So, next time we were over at grandma and grandpa's house, I was like, my mom was like, "Hey, John, why don't you tell grandpa, what you discovered on TV the other day?" And I was like, "Grandpa discovered, pro wrestling." And she's like, "He was watching WCW, Dad." And my grandpa was like, "Hold on a second." So he went into his bedroom, he came back out, he brought out a box of stuff, and it was all wrestling stuff. So my grandfather was a professional wrestler in the late 70s and early 80s, and he started showing me like newspaper clippings and promo pictures and things like that. And so that's just where the interest in pro wrestling just blew up.